what up everyone, it's John from the House of Randomness here with another Random Facts video. Based on the response to the poll that I did a couple of weeks ago, it appeared that the subject that had the most interest was celebrities who are over the age of 90 and still living. Sadly, we've lost a couple of giants in the last couple of months, losing Betty White and Sidney Poitier. And it seems like we're losing legends by the day at this point. So on this video, we're going to take a look at 10 celebrities who are over the age of 90 and still going. Hopefully this video will be accurate for quite a while. This will not be a countdown list as I'll be going in alphabetical order. If I missed your favorite nonagenarian, please let me know in the comments below, and if there's enough interest, I can always make a sequel. Disclaimer, all these dates and ages are accurate as of the date this video was uploaded. Bob Barker. Bob Barker is 98 years old, born on December 12, 1923. Barker has had a tremendous hosting career on television, beginning in 1956 as host of the game show Truth or Consequences, lasting until 1975. But it was his role as host of The Price is Right that everyone remembers Barker for, hosting the show's revival for 35 years, beginning in 1972. Barker has won 19 Emmy Awards during his career, 14 of which were for Outstanding Game Show Host for The Price is Right.
I thank you, and I'm going to wait now to see if it starts over again.
Barker also has many other MC credits to his name, including spending 20 years as host of the Miss USA and Miss Universe pageants. Barker has also been a champion for animal rights for the last 40 years. Many, of course, will also remember his unforgettable fight with Adam Sandler in the 1996 film Happy Gilmore.
Now you've had enough, bitch.
Barker officially retired in 2007 at the age of 83, but has made several guest appearances since then, including several returns to The Price is Right, his most recent being in 2015. Barbara Eden. Barbara Eden was born on August 23, 1931, and turned 90, and you would not know it by looking at her. She began her career in the early 50s, taking small roles in various shows, and in 1957 was cast as Loco Jones in the TV series based on the film How to Marry a Millionaire.
My, that looks yummy. I just love chicken croquettes.
This is an apple dumpling.
But the role that has made her synonymous with pop culture, of course, was playing Jeannie on the NBC sitcom I Dream of Jeannie from 1965 to 1970, a role which earned her 4 Golden Globe nominations.
It's too bad every day can't be a Sunday, huh?
That is a marvelous idea.
What's a marvelous idea? Wait.
You may get back into bed now, Master. Today is Sunday.
During the 70s, Eden mostly focused on movies, but returned to television in 1981 with a TV version of her film Harper Valley PTA.
Honey, I am what I am. A few beers, a couple of songs, everyone can close the windows.
In 1990, she was reunited with her Jeannie co-star Larry Hagman when she landed a recurring role on Dallas.
Oh, I'm sorry, JR. But I was wrong. I can't do this to Vanessa. I can't ruin your marriage.
And in 2002, she played Aunt Irma on another supernatural sitcom, Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
You were willing to sacrifice your own happiness to save a friend.
There's no other way.
Oh, that is so touching. Now, where was I?
While Eden is mostly retired today, she still makes public appearances and is active on social media. She credits her longevity to her healthy lifestyle and is a self-proclaimed gym nut. Marla Gibbs. Marla Gibbs is 90 and was born on June 14, 1931. Gibbs is best known for 2 major television roles. In 1975, she was cast as Florence Johnston on The Jeffersons, becoming a series regular in the 4th season.
If I was you, I'd listen to my wife. When it comes to brains in this family, you outvoted. 1-0.
And in 1985, she starred on the NBC series 227.
Now you can threaten me until your face turns the color of that cheap lipstick you wear. But nobody, and I do mean nobody, is forcing me out of my home.
Her role as Florence landed Gibbs 5 Emmy nominations, as well as a short-lived spin-off, Checking In. Gibbs continued to find work and has made many appearances on shows like Empty Nest and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
And this is Dr. Harry Weston.
Now you see, this looks like a doctor.
Oh, thank you very much.
More recently, she has appeared on episodes of Blackish, One Day at a Time, and Young Sheldon.
Make him feel like he was somebody. Let him know that somebody loved him, even though the world didn't.
She is reunited with her 227 co-star Jack A. Harry on several projects, including the sitcom First Family, and most recently playing her mother, Olivia Price, on Days of Our Lives.
What the hell are you doing here? Excuse me? Is that how you greet your mama? I didn't think you knew the address. I got it from your assistant. Mary? She told you where I am? You know, one thing I don't like about her is her big mouth.
Speaking of Days of Our Lives, Bill Hayes. Bill Hayes is 96 and was born on June 5th, 1925. Bill Hayes is a singer and actor whose career began in the late 1940s. In 1955, his rendition of The Ballad of Davy Crockett was a #1 hit on the pop chart. However, Hayes is possibly best known for a role he's had for over 50 years. He joined the cast of Days of Our Lives in 1970, playing Doug Williams.
A beautiful woman is always the center of attraction.
This role has earned him 2 Emmy nominations for Best Lead Actor. It's also on this show where he met his future wife, Susan Seaforth, who plays Julie Olson on the show. The couple got married in 1974 in real life, and a couple of years later, their characters on the show got married. They are the only soap opera characters in history to appear on Time magazine. At 96, Bill Hayes is the oldest actor to continuously play a character on a TV series. In 2018, Hayes was awarded with the Lifetime Achievement Award at the Daytime Emmys.
Well, you always were a sucker for Valentine's Day.
Oh. This from the Grand Master of Romance.
Conrad Janis. Conrad Janis is 94, born on February 11th, 1928. He has had a show business career that has started in the 1940s. He began his career in the movies, mostly playing supporting characters in films like Snafu and The Brasher Doubloon.
How about it? Come on, let's hit the high spots.
Okay, Dewey, let's go. Mary, I want to have some fun for a change.
He mostly settled on smaller roles and guest appearances on television in the 1950s through 70s, but his true passion was jazz music and is a critically acclaimed trombonist. In the 1970s and 80s, he performed with Conrad Janis and the Beverly Hills Unlisted Jazz Band and has sold out many shows, including at Carnegie Hall. However, his most notable role came in 1978 when he was cast as Mindy's father, Fred McConnell, on the sitcom Mork and Mindy.
Oh, well, why don't you take a really close look? Oh, bummer. What's he doing here?
He was dropped from the cast for the second season, but returned for the show's last 2 seasons in an attempt for the show to bring back continuity and save the ratings. He continued to act and perform through the 2000s, and he officially retired from show business in 2012. Angela Lansbury. Warning, this video is not going to do this career justice. Dame Angela Lansbury was born on October 16th, 1925. She is 96 years young. At just 17 years old, she was cast in her first film, 1943's Gaslight, which earned Lansbury her first of 3 Oscar nominations.
Did you ring, sir?
Angela Lansbury continued working in films and on stage throughout her entire career. Some of her most known film roles was the 1962 version of The Manchurian Candidate, which earned her another Oscar nomination.
But now we have come almost to the end. One last step. And then when I take power, they will be pulled down and ground into dirt for what they did to you.
And the 1971 Disney musical Bedknobs and Broomsticks. In 1984, she landed her most famous television role playing Jessica Fletcher on the CBS drama Murder, She Wrote, a role which earned Lansbury an astonishing 12 Emmy nominations and also won her 4 Golden Globe Awards.
For one, I can only guess that Wilson and Hallowell's murders both had something to do with the condition of the Larkin pension plan.
In 1991, she returned to Disney voicing Mrs. Potts in Beauty and the Beast, and with her contribution to the film's soundtrack, earned her a Grammy nomination.
Beauty and the Beast.
In 1995, she was certified as a Disney legend. In total, Lansbury holds the record for most Emmy nominations without a win, with 18 total. She's also won 5 Tony Awards, 6 Golden Globes, and an honorary Oscar to her name. June Lockhart. June Lockhart is 96, born on June 25th, 1925, making her screen debut in a 1938 rendition of A Christmas Carol. Throughout the 40s, she continued to have bit parts in films, including the 1944 film Meet Me in St. Louis, which starred Judy Garland.
In here. Miss Ballard, I hope you don't mind, but we've taken the liberty of filling out your dance card for you. Thank you. How considerate. I'm so thrilled about you coming to New York. I want you to promise to let me give you your first party.
She has also appeared on Broadway, and in 1948 she won a Tony Award for Outstanding Newcomer for her performance in For Love or Money. In the 1950s, she began what would make her one of the most recognizable TV moms in history. In 1958, she took over the role of Ruth Martin on the CBS series Lassie and remained on the series for 6 years. She also...
Lassie, you stay here. Lassie, come here!
A year after leaving Lassie, she was cast as Maureen Robinson on the TV series Lost in Space, and in 1968, following the death of B. Benaderet, she joined the cast of Petticoat Junction.
Well, shall we go see for ourselves?
She has continued to act in film and television, mostly in mother and grandmotherly roles, and is still active to this day.
On my show, the dog got all the good lines. I just translated. And then they shot me off into outer space, and I had that annoying Dr. Smith and that damn robot.
Bob Newhart. Born September 5th, 1929, Bob is 92. Newhart started out as a comedian in the late 50s, and his first 2 comedy albums have become bestsellers and have earned him 3 Grammy Awards. In 1961, he got his own variety show on NBC, and despite only airing for 1 season, it did earn him a Golden Globe Award. In the 60s through the 80s, he was a mainstay on television, being one of Johnny Carson's favorite guest hosts, and in 1972, he starred in his first sitcom, CBS's The Bob Newhart Show.
You said moo goo goo goo. Maybe I'm ordering Chinese baby food.
The show was a big success and lasted for 6 seasons. In 1982, he struck gold again for CBS with Newhart, airing for 8 seasons until 1990. This series, of course, is most famous for how it ended more than anything.
All right, Bob. What is it?
Well, I was an innkeeper in this crazy little town in Vermont.
He did have 2 short-lived series in the 90s with Bob and George and Leo, and has appeared on many other shows and films, including playing Buddy's father in Elf.
Santa! Yes, I raised Buddy. I was his adopted father.
Bob has been nominated for 9 Emmys, and in 2013, he finally won for his guest role as Professor Proton on The Big Bang Theory.
See, I'm not a scientist like them.
I figured that out.
Eva Marie Saint, born on July 4th, 1924. A star of the golden era of films, she is currently the oldest living Academy Award winner and the earliest living Oscar winner for Best Supporting Actress in 1954 for On the Waterfront.
Did you know him very well?
Well, you know, he got around.
Saint was all over the big screen and television throughout the 50s and 60s and co-starred with many big names such as Marlon Brando, Bob Hope, Elizabeth Taylor, Cary Grant, James Garner, among many others. She's been nominated for 5 Emmy Awards, finally winning in 1990 for Best Supporting Actress in a miniseries for People Like Us. She continued to act well into her 80s before officially retiring in 2014. However, she still does make rare public appearances.
Thank you so much. That means so much to me.
Larry Storch. On January 8th of this year, Larry Storch turned 99. Storch's career took off after World War II, where he worked as a comedian, which eventually led to roles on dozens of television series from the 50s well through the 90s. In 1961, he landed a recurring role on the NBC police comedy Car 54, Where Are You?
For every 2 shots you buy, boom, boom, the bartender buys you. Boom. But I'm gonna keep on going.
However, his biggest claim to fame happened in 1967 when he landed the role of the bumbling schemer Corporal Agarn on F Troop.
Palmer, I got an important letter from Army headquarters and I'm trying to find out what's in it.
In the 60s, he also frequently appeared in films with his friend Tony Curtis and has also released albums of his stand-up routines. Storch also has several credits in voice acting to his name. His most famous is for playing Professor Whoopi on the 1960s Saturday morning cartoon Tennessee Tuxedo.
Rockets, eh? Well, put all your money in rockets, my boy, because they're going up. You get it? Yes.
Storch officially retired in 2005, however he continues to make appearances at various events. May all of these living legends make it to 100 and beyond. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope you enjoyed this kind of random facts video. If you want more content like this, please let me know in the comments below, or if you just want to see more cat videos, you can let me know that as well. As usual, please like and subscribe below, and don't forget to click that bell so you can find out what other random content I'm going to post next. Also, if you really want to go above and beyond in supporting this channel, there is a Patreon page, and the link is in the description box below. Thank you once again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.